Definitely. What I need to really overemphasize, Lamzokolok, is lifestyle is very important. As someone who's in entertainment industry, I can see ngipuma from home, ngingadlile kahle and just go straight to a club to go and work. You know, uthola ukuthi iset yami between 2 to 3 in the morning. Ngiqede ngo-3 ekuseni, first thing in the morning ekuseni ngiyodla ama-chicken wings, which imvwela, anosawoti isimangaliso. Now usawoti and hypertension akuzwani. Ilokhuzana usawoti uyayinyusa i-hypertension. If you continuously do into ey'fana njengalezo, kade uphuza with alcohol, into ezi-acidic and all that stuff. Hayi angazi-ke lapho wethu into zakho lezo. But la ngikhona is that also mawuqeda futhi lapho on a Sunday uyavuka futhi ufuna ngathi ungathola into engathi inyamanyana and all that stuff. There's no exercise enzakalayo lana. You're compromising into ey'fana njenge-cholesterol yakho, you're compromising into ey'fana njenge-hypertension yakho. Njengoba ngikhuluma nje nawe, certain things ziyaresonate ekhanda lakho njengamanje. Because as an entertainer, these are things that you do on a daily basis. Uthola ukuthi uyabizwa on a Wednesday, kukhona i-lunch, kukhona i-dinner ekhona ethile, and awazi nalowo sawoti olapho. Into ey'fana njengopie nje, for instance, processed foods. Into ey'fana njengalezo, uthola ukuthi awazi usawoti ofakwe lapho. And abanye abantu abangishokhe kakhulu, uthola ukuthi unikezwa a plate of food, akakataste nanokutaster, usequlela usawoti. All those things. So we really need to be very careful. I mean, I'm talking about my personal journey in terms of the relationship I had with food, the relationship I had with non-exercising or lack thereof, and of course the relationship I had with ukudla nje okungekho right nje completely, and trying to we diagnose every single time and self-medicate mawukuthi ngiphethwe into ethi ngizoya epharmacy and not going to the doctor. Those things are very, very important ukuthi uzibhekisise kahle. Uze umchamo wakho ushisa, when you feel such things happening,
go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor.
Yeah.
You
also touched a little bit earlier about how certain cultures and certain religious beliefs make us think ukuthi we can't do certain things like donating our organs. So I wanted to find out from Janet how this then affects the statistics, or how this affects the pool of organs that can be donated and harvested to people that need those organs.
Thank you very much. Well, if you think about it, the majority of people in South Africa are of a certain persuasion, are black people.
Yeah.
And because they're black people, and a lot of them have that religious belief that you have to be buried whole. Now that's their belief, and just like mine is a different belief. But because of that, and because of the fact that the majority of people who are waiting for kidney transplants are people of that ethnicity, it makes it really difficult. Because those organs have to be matched up, first of all. And if you have very few organs coming for people who are needing it, it's really, really, really difficult. As Leko was saying, he's waiting now for 7 months, and sometimes it can get to 8 years, because that pool of organs is just so tiny.
So do you have figures in terms of how KZN is looking with transplants compared to other provinces?
I do, and it's actually shocking. KZN is the worst one in the whole country. And we have almost the same number of people living in KZN as we do in Johannesburg. And in Johannesburg last year, they did a total of 165 transplants that we know of, but solid organ transplants I'm talking about. In KZN, they did a total of 29, including 6 in the public sector and 23 in the private sector.
In the entire province?
In the entire province. And effectively, that amounts to probably 6 or 7 cadaver donors.
What do you
call cadaver meaning person had passed away.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And the rest of them were from living people who gave their kidneys to somebody else.
Sure.
I hear you. And Leko, just before we wrap up, and how far are you down on the waiting list for your
I wish I knew. No, ihambisana ne-compatibility lento mzo. I know for a fact ukuthi there's ubaba kade si dialyzer naye. He's been on dialysis for 6 years, and he was fortunate enough about 4 months ago to get a transplant, from a cadaver, a donor. So it's very important that you just stick to what your doctor tell you, and you just pray. But more than praying, I think we need to educate ourselves as people about KZN, specifically when you look at statistics. It's very important that we really look at things and save lives. It's important and most importantly, now go and check so that this is easily avoidable, guys. You can easily avoid in the financial look after yourself.
So omunye umuntu mhlambe might ask ukuthi if you are in need of an organ, wouldn't your family be the first people that you ask to donate to you? So are you able to tell us mhlambe ukuthi have there been any challenges where your family is concerned? Mhlambe nabo they have the same reservations that the rest of us have with religion and whatnot.
No, 100%. Number one, nginabantu about two phela as compatible ngegazi lam ekhaya. One of them is my mother, the other is my brother. My mother usekhulile unama complications afana njengo diabetes, which means ngeke akwazi ukuba eligible for such things. My brother has a bit of issues with cholesterol as well. Naye ubengayinakile until he's cautious about such things. So he needs to get his cholesterol under control and a bit of his weight under control as well before he can even start with angenze into financial. He's a match, but being a match does not necessarily mean which azish.
The lifestyle is not in check.
He needs to get his lifestyle in check, So into financial if you like to know more about this, and more than anything, if you'd like to contact abantu abangisizayo from our transplant unit, this is the number I can give out. Then you can speak to the lovely ladies there that will give you more information about it. And of course, if you'd like to know to compatible in NAMI as an O positive person, ungathinti number it's 031 268 5225 031 268 5225. You can speak to a lovely lady there called Linda or Vanessa. They are very helpful. Bayasiza nami ukuthi njengoba ngiku-transplant list njengamanje ngikwazi ukuthi ngicope with certain things.
At this morning, thank you very much for all that information. Kule nyanga last question sakona bantu ukuthi na kumele donate ngezitho zomzimba. Thank you very much for joining us.
Sure.
Kakasi FM, the sound of
Oh, sorry. He's ngani ngejimini namhlanje. La hambe angimfuna phele la ngikhona.
Angiyakwazi ukungena ngejimini after hearing what you heard. We have to go to gym, guys.
8:49.
Janet